Okay, start off outside today. Usually, I film my vlogs with this here Canon R6, and generally it's a great camera. I really enjoy using it, except for one pretty big problem that I've had, which I do plan to make a video about soon. So that got me thinking, would it be possible to vlog with the red Komodo? Obviously, this is not something very practical, and it's not something I would realistically ever do, but I thought it would be a fun challenge, and I want you guys to come along with me and experience some of those challenges as well. Let me run you through this sort of a zombie setup. One of the main issues I always knew I was going to have is the screen. You see, the red has one screen that comes with it, which is just this tiny little thing right here. And it's not really efficient because it doesn't swivel, it doesn't really do anything, kind of like the Canon one does, which can, flip around and you can see yourself. So the only solution I had for this was to install the big monitor on backwards for me to look at myself with. And it's pretty big, and it also means that when I look at the screen to make sure I'm in focus and not at the lens, to you guys it looks like I'm looking past you. So it's a little bit awkward, but I guess that works. The next issue is also that the red doesn't really have like a hot shoe. You see, the Canon has this thing right here that you can put a microphone on. The red doesn't have that. So I had to sort of figure out a way to install it up here. And lastly, first impressions of issues is that this is really, really heavy. Like, to pick this up and move it around it's not fun. Things aren't all that bad though. For one, the autofocus on this is actually pretty good. Thumbs up on that, red. Of course, the whole day isn't just about the red. There is a bit of a plan. There is this little town nearby that honestly looks just like an old Western set. There's like an old saloon and these old wooden buildings, and it's really picturesque. So I thought it would be fun to go and go take some photos and some video. Let's go. Okay, well, we're getting ready to go. This thing is huge. It's like so tall. It barely even fits in my car. But, I guess it works. What do you think, Marcelo? If you can twist it around to face yourself. Okay, let's go. Okay, one thing I do notice, another sort of negative thing about vlogging with this camera, is the startup time. You don't really appreciate it on a smaller camera like the Canon until you try to do this. This camera takes like a solid 60 seconds to boot up every time you turn it on. So you gotta basically decide, do you want to just have it on all the time and waste battery when you're not filming, or have to wait 60 seconds every time you want to get a shot? Now that we're here, it's pretty tough to describe. It's such a unique little old town. I mean, there's like these old looking buildings, like look at that sheriff building. And it's just tiny, like the whole street, the whole town is like 2 blocks of street. And then it's all like in the middle of these mountains. It's so cool. Check this out, literally the whole town. It starts over there at the end of that road, and it ends all the way over there at the end of that road. That's it. That's the whole town. Well, just ran into a pretty big reason why you don't want to vlog with a cinema camera. So, obviously this tripod, this is not meant to hold that much weight, and so this plate just gave out, and my camera just fell. Everything seems to be fine as far as the camera, which is the important thing. It landed on the batteries, so this battery is pretty much, I think that's it. I mean, the light turns on, but it's still reading it, but I don't know if it's a good idea to use it. I think, I mean, let's see. Sometimes lenses can get shaken up, so I'm a little worried about that, but for the moment it seems like the autofocus is fine. Yeah, that was really scary, honestly. Very, very extremely scary. But fortunately, everything is alright. That was a really close call. I got scared. I pooped my pants a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
That was
It was
not
scary,
fun.
but...
And we also met this little guy that was like asking about the camera just as it fell, and he felt really bad. Like, he thought like it was his fault. Sir, if you ever come across this video, not your fault. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's it. I think that counts as a full vlog. I basically vlogged everything I usually vlog, but with the red. So I think I've said pretty much everything I had to say. Would I recommend doing this? Not at all. This camera is not made for that. It's not very convenient. It's super heavy. But it looks really good. Like, even just looking into the screen right now, I love this camera. But yeah, okay. I guess that's it. What do you think, Marcelo?
It was a great day. Unfortunately, what happened, but
yeah.
I think I had fun, so yeah. That's what matters.
That's what matters. Preferably, we don't like to lose batteries, but you know, better a battery than a lens, or I think a camera, even worse. Totally. You know, could have gone a lot worse, and we filmed some cool stuff. So that's what matters. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a pretty fun little video to do. My arms are extremely tired from talking, so I'm gonna end it. Have a good one, guys. Peace. Subscribe.